So an interesting announcement was made today, or admission was made today or yesterday by Tim Kennedy, former UFC and Strikeforce fighter. Tim Kennedy was 18-6 in his MMA career. Spent a large part of his career in Strikeforce before finishing off with 5 fights in the UFC, where he went 3-2. Um, had a really strong career, and one of the things Tim Kennedy was known for was the fact that he was in the military, that he served in the United States Army, and that was something that was always talked about when discussing Tim Kennedy's career. But Tim Kennedy has come out with an admission that he lied about his background in the Army. He was in the Army, but he lied about awards that he received or honors that he received. And we're going to talk about that in this edition of Combat Corner, powered by Come On Now, the podcast. I'm your host, Rudy Rodriguez Showmont. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell, leave a comment, let me know your thoughts. This is an admission of dishonor. I got to tell you, this is something that is taken very, very seriously by people in the military. So when you lie about what you have done, it is a dishonor to you. It is an insult to actual people who have achieved these honors and so forth. Let's take a look at what Tim Kennedy had to say about this in a post he put on X last night at 11:26 p.m. And here it is. Tim Kennedy says, I want to take full and unequivocal responsibility for a serious mistake. Over the years, I made public statements and gave interviews in which I unintentionally misstated aspects of my military service. Most notably, I implied directly or indirectly that I had been awarded the Bronze Star with Valor. That is not true, and there is no excuse for it. I never received that honor, and I deeply regret ever suggesting otherwise. That kind of recognition is sacred. It represents extraordinary courage under fire acts that risk or cost lives. To those who truly earned it and to their families and brothers in arms, I offer my sincere and direct apology. What I said disrespected your service, and I take full ownership of that. I was young when I stepped into the public eye, and while I wasn't prepared for the scrutiny or pressure that came with it, that doesn't absolve me. I should have known better. Integrity is not situational, and I failed to uphold the standards I claimed to represent. To the military and veteran community, especially those who served in combat or lost people they love, I am deeply sorry. I know I've let many of you down. You have had every right to expect more from me, and I didn't live up to that. This apology is not the end, and it's the beginning. I'm committed to rebuilding trust through honest reflection, visible accountability, and ongoing service to the community I misrepresented myself to. I will no longer speak about my service in any way that elevates me beyond what I actually did. From now on, my words will be guided by truth, humility, and respect. I understand that words alone don't heal disappointment or restore trust. Only time and action will. Thank you to those who have held me accountable. I will do my best to honor that accountability from this point forward. Tim Kennedy. Um, Here are some comments that are on about this. Stand up, man, right here. We are Americans. We forgive almost any past transgressions and move forward. You're a man amongst men, Tim. The life you lead is inspiring for countless people, including myself. Uh, this comment's when I feel right here. How do you unintentionally lie? Lying is always intentional. Even my 5-year-old knows this. It's okay, Tim. There's a liver king in all of us. I gotta say this. That first off, let's talk about Tim Kennedy's career. Kennedy, it says this is per Wikipedia, so take it for what it says. He's been in the military since 2004, and it still says present, so maybe he's in the reserves. I'm not sure. It says he went to the Iraq War in Afghanistan, Operation Juniper Shield. Um, Says that he has received Meritorious Service Medal, Army Commendation Medal with bronze oak leaf clusters, Army Achievement Medal, National Defense Service Medal, Afghanistan Campaign Medal, Iraq Campaign Medal, Army Good Conduct Medal, Army Reserve Components Achievement Medal, Global War Terrorism Expeditionary Medal, Global War on Terrorists Service Shield, NCO Professional Development Ribbon, Army Service Ribbon, NATO Medal again, United States Air Army Special Forces Distinctive Unit Insignia, Parachutist Badge, Expert Marksmanship, Special Forces tab, Ranger tab, United States Army Special Forces Combat Service Identification Badge. So look, the guy has a very, very high level military career, which makes it even more absurd that he would lie about an award. It just is so ungodly foolish. There's only one thing that you have in this world, and that is your word, man. As a man, you only have your word. You only have, that's all you got, man. And for you to blow your word and sit here and make a apology. I mean, the guy is 45 years old. He's been saying this for 20 years. Like he's been fighting going back to 2001. He's been fighting since he was 21 years old. And to make the to I don't get it. But sitting here saying I implied directly, I unintentionally misstated aspects of my military service. What? You know what you did. You know what you didn't do. You know what award you got. You know what awards you didn't get. That's just I don't buy it. I don't think anyone buys it. Someone called him out. I don't know who, but somebody called him out and he had to make an apology. Because he got called out somehow, some way by somebody. I don't know who it was. But it happened. And because it happened, he's sitting here with what I call a fake apology because he had no problem running with this lie for 20 years and blames his age, blames whatever. All these awards, and he's going to sit here and say that, well, I lied. I unintentionally missed it. No, you lied. You lied and you got caught lying. And now it's that you implied directly or indirectly that I had been awarded the Bronze Star of with Valor. You knew you never got that award. And you had no problem lying about it for many years. Most of us don't know shit about it. No, most of us don't know anything about these awards. Most of us don't know how you get them. Most of us don't know any of those badges mean on the uniform, because most of us are not in the military. But this is a world in which people can be found out real fast. And someone found out and someone called him to the carpet. And I don't know who it was, but he has proven to be a very dishonorable person. His apology to me runs hollow. He got caught. That's why he's apologizing. And he can sit here and say whatever he wants. He owes it to those people that have actually gotten that award, been bestowed that honor. He owes them a personal, in-person apology. He should fly across the country to every single person who's ever gotten that award, that honor, and apologize to them in person. Because he embarrassed the Army, he embarrassed himself, and he insulted them. What are y'all thoughts on something like this? I'd love to hear from the military people here what you think, because this is just dishonorable as shit. And this apology to me, I'm not in the military. I've never been in the military. But if I was in the military, I would look at this apology and say, man, you can go fuck yourself and shove it up your ass. Those are my thoughts. What do y'all think? Like the video, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell, leave a comment. This is Combat Corner, powered by Come On Now, the podcast. Come on now.
Up and down through the blood and the sweat. Guarantee you can know I'm a threat. Up and down.